I'm at the Cenotaph here at Whitehall. The Remembrance Sunday has remembered all the soldiers who have fallen during the wars across the planet and across the world. All we need to do is stop the production of weapons, and in the demand that it takes, we can automatically across the world stop the soldiers and the innocent lives that have been lost because of greed, because of power, because of selfishness. And we have to respect of innocent soldiers who have died, innocent lives that are lost because of greed of manufacturing weapons across the planet. All they need to do is stop the manufacturing, seize the manufacturing of weapons, and stop making profits by these large companies that are manufacturing weaponry and armament and supplying the governments across the world. It's a memorial that's been set for the glorious dead, or the soldiers who died of several wars that have been fought, and the wreath that is right above the top, which is in black, and it's laid by Her Majesty the Queen, and the ones below are from the rest of the royal family. And there's the wreath in black is the wreath that's laid by Her Majesty the Queen for the glorious dead, or to remember the fallen through different wars that have been fought across the entire world. And the wreaths below there, folk. This is the Cenotaph, a monument that's erected for the glorious dead. And you say the glorious dead, these innocent lives were lost in the wars across the entire world because of the greed for power. Yet these amazing structures, I'm on Whitehall here in London, and these institutional structures, or the buildings where the elite remain and reside and remain in comfort to manage the amazing amount of power, wealth, and its self-importance. At the same time, there's a commemoration every Sunday, second Sunday of November, and there's a great Remembrance Sunday, and that Sunday is to remember the war dead. And we have been doing this for over 100 years. And right from the very top of the elite to the very bottom of the community come here to pay their respect for the fallen and for the glorious dead. The Cenotaph is one of those places where we would remember those fallen soldiers because of their nations in greed have sent them to protect. Yet the buildings here, the Ministry of Defense and the Prime Minister's residence, the official residence, which is down in street, just where that red bus is just running, have always spent a splendid time whilst the innocent lives were lost across the entire world. Just to put into perspective, in the United States alone, the Pentagon is supported by profit-making corporations of over 100,000 companies that are making that the global wars, claiming the power and the energies across the planet. If we continue to carry on in this rate, the global resources and the people will impact on each other's wellness and their security. All we have to do is to stop the humans who have always been greedy, who have always been cruel towards each other, to stop this dead, the innocent dead, be it soldiers or be innocent lives of war that are lost across the planet, can be easily stopped if we were to stop the production of military weapons and military armaments and equipment. Simultaneously, the entire world ceased to manufacture these weaponry. There will not be any more war dead or the innocent who die of the war. So what are we doing? Continue to manufacture these weapons. Why are we doing that? Why can't we stop the manufacturing of weapons and its armament of the arsenal that is ever so large? These innocent lives, over 100,000 lives, these poppies are laid to remember the dead, the war dead, and it's been laid by all the elite of the government and the royalty. And it is a sad prospect that we continue to manufacture these weapons and weapons of sophistication instead of creating an importance and seizing the manufacturing of weapons and its in its production. And if we did that today, in the next several weeks over, the consumption and the usage of that weapons will exhaust the circulation of weapons that exist on this planet, and it automatically will cease of firing or engaging in a warfare of any kind. And I hope the humans will be able to understand the very basic fundamentals of saving lives is to cease the production and seize the profit-making apparatus that are across the globe. Stop manufacturing weaponry, and we will not have to endure pain and suffering for the humans or the soldiers alike. And these innocent lives will be lost ever if we stop manufacturing of weapons and the weapons of sophistication.